Okay. We are... Oh, I didn't mute my mic that whole time? Well, that's embarrassing. You guys probably heard my typing and my schizophrenic whispering. I was grumbling about a DM someone had sent me on Twitch. I was like, stupid. Anyway, enough ramblings. We need 4 wins with this element, and then we'll switch to a different one, which will either be, I guess, Fire Kings or Blue Eyes. Because I net deck the Blue Eyes. Hopefully we fight a Snake Eyes, not Dogmatika, what's it called? I'm blanking on what it's called. A Snake Eyes Fire King player. Oh, hold on. I gotta reach my pillow. I'm zooming out. Ah! There we go. A Snake Eyes Fire King player to net deck one of those lists from. Because as we all know, we were never building our own decks. All right. Usual tournament garbage. I would love to draw a card, actually, yes. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good card. I guess we'll get rid of the extra King Sark. We don't really need it. Now, what's the order we want to do this? I guess we'll start with. I guess we'll start with this. I never know the order I want to do my tournament cards in. But you know, can you ever go wrong with milling 4? You know, milling 4 is good. We didn't mill a single monster from his... Oh, well, one that can be summoned. Okay. That actually kind of sucks. We should have left that in the graveyard. But, you know... That's the thing about tournament. You just kind of press buttons, and things usually work out. Except we don't want to do this. The only thing that sucks is you don't have the cards that shuffle back, so like this, I'll never get to use this effect the entire game now. And we haven't normal summoned yet, right? So like we can just search Rhino Heart and dump Hovinus. Ah! Greedy. Except get absolutely shit on, nerd. This card is insane. I'm so happy I decided to print 3 of this, or craft 3. I think that's why they did this event. So people would be forced to pull 4 or craft 3 of this and the other Dominus card. Right, because my Blue Eyes deck for this event is playing 3 of the other card. Before, I just kind of like had 1 copy of one of them, 2 copies of the other. 3 more wins, and we're done. The goal is to get 1,500 points in each faction. We're almost done with the light and dark, or the dark and water. I did most of that on my own, so you wouldn't be forced to watch me play tournament all day. Because fuck that. OBS. All right. Well, let's get this bread, gamers. This is a weird hand. If this gets ashed, I don't know what we're going to do. All right, you have a good night, friend. from the deck and or extra deck, that's gay. I take it back. These cards are not as bad as Max C. They're not as annoying. I'll use that. Let's add the old Ed Sheeran. What the hell did you just draw into? You drew one card. That was probably not correct to do that in hindsight. I'm going to be honest. This is a negate, and I kind of want to... That's super awkward to do nothing, but I think it's correct. Because we have 2 monster negates still. And then this will fuse into, likely this. Or we could even do that for a 3rd monster negate. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we'll do this first. Negate, and then we'll send Sheeran, and Sheeran will fusion summon. As long as he doesn't, like, called by this, we should be good. Do not called by that. Let it resolve. No! My queen. Hello, Matt. We're just trying to get 3 more wins with the Dark Water deck, and then we'll switch to, like, Blue Eyes, probably. I think we just imperm this and pray he doesn't have it, right? Now he's got 2 negated monsters on the field. And I think we're fine if he doesn't have any other good cards. Why is he playing Terror Top in the fire? I might have to... I don't actually have a good... fire deck yet. I was just gonna play Snake regular Fire King without the I'm blanking. Without the Snake Eye stuff, because I don't like the Snake Eye stuff. Yeah, Blue Eyes is going to be letting us down a lot tonight, because in the event, we only have like 1 copy of Maiden, 1 copy of Wishes. But we have Primite, and that's busted, so that should make it better. Phoenix? What are you going to do? Pop my Sulliek? I mean, that's fair. Prevents me from... I shouldn't have even put that on the field. That's a mistake by me. Now... I'm just going to do this. Like, we could risk it and mill 5, but... I don't know about that. And we can still activate this from the hand, so there's no reason to set it. Yeah, Blue Eyes is strong just by being insane. If I get 3 more wins with this deck, I'll show you... Oh, that's probably what we'll play next. I'm curious what this guy's playing, though. That is unfortunate. That's incredibly unfortunate. We can negate that, right? Get the fuck out of here. Have a good night, friend. Okay, so yeah, he's playing this because all the good cards are limited anyway. So he just wanted another sinful card, I guess. Is there even a card that searches sinful cards without the Diabell stuff? I don't even know. That's an imperm if I've ever seen one. Imagine if I didn't set the call by. It's alright. He's going to normal summon the second copy of Oak, and we're going to call by it. And it's going to be funny. Yeah, it's just the one of Poplar. Alright. We can get Sark now. Or we could Reasoning... No, we're going for the Sark. Because we have called by for the Ash, so why would we not? Okay, that's insulting to my intelligence. What is this, Droll? How's the volume? Is everything good? I haven't streamed in a little bit, so... I kind of want to just punch in first because it's just a lot of damage. It's like, yes, we could get lethal with our mills from the Vampire Lord guy, but also, you know, this is funnier to just deal big damage. Maybe we can get a Tournament monster to our field. Impermanent. You know you want to. That's fine. That's what I would rather. That's why I just went for the big damage first. And then just pass on the big 3k beater. Because it's still a threat that it can... I've been resolving multiple zombie vampires in a lot of these games, because the decks are kind of like, not low power, but, you know, all their starters are at 1. All the good cards, at least. You think he's on, like, Salamangreat stuff? Like Mirage Stallion? You think he's playing, like, some Snake Eyes? I'm so curious as to what his deck is. Listen, just because I'm kicking his ass... I'm just going to go for a couple big guys, and we'll call it a day. He didn't have a way to stop it last time. Batura. Alright, we did it. What do we need? 2 more wins? 2 more wins, and then we can swap to a different element. Let's take a look at that guy's deck. We're going to be doing that a lot tonight. We're going to be net decking. What do we got? Oh, this is the spice? Bro. We are reaching levels of cooking I have never seen possible. This looks awful, actually, but that's so funny. This is just like a big body turbo. Like, you might as well play Fire Kings, because the Fire King stuff is unhit. Two more wins and we'll do Blue Eyes. Originally I was gonna play Trap Tricks, but I was like, why the fuck would I play Trap Tricks when Blue Eyes is here, even with the cards all at 1? Bro, this hand is crazy. What the fuck? It's just so good, I don't even know what I want to discard with Horus. I think we don't even go for Horus. Yeah, that looked like shit. I think bro cooked a little... It's one of those things where, like, he cooked a little too hard. Alright. What's the correct chain order here? Mill random shit first. That's good. We don't want to mill those cards anyway. I guess we'll search Soliek. No, we should search Soliek. Alright, so again, if they have called by, we just kind of cry, huh? Now, here's the question. There is no question we do that. we just hold the Super Poly. Because there's no reason to set the Super Poly if it gets, like, Feather Dusted or something. Now, the game plan is the same. We Soliek send Sheeran, and we make Root Kalos, and we hope the 2 interruptions, plus whatever we mill with Scream, does good. Hey, he opened the One of Maiden. That's incredible. What do we want to negate with Soliek? Probably Sage. This seems like a good thing to negate with Soliek. And hope he just doesn't have... Why did it not let me change Soliek? Oh, there we go. You bet your ass we're gonna search. I don't even think we have good targets. I think we have, like, the trap cards, and that's it. Yeah. Remember, folks, I have never claimed to be an experienced tournament player. I see. Maybe we should have set the Super Poly, because we could have added a card, but we didn't know what we were going to mill, so. You're kidding me, Smalls. If he steals, I'm leaving. You know. I'm just... That was like full... He already had Sage with the wishes. We need 2 more wins. 2 more wins. Here, let me show you... I'll show you the Blue Eyes deck. Once we get there, I'll show the Blue Eyes deck. Because if I switch, I'm going to want to play it. I do hope somewhere along the way I find a good Snake Eyes list to net deck. Because I've never played... Believe it or not, despite me loving Fire Kings, I've never played the Snake Eye version. So I have no idea how I'd build it, especially without the Diabell Star stuff. I'm sure somewhere on this ladder we'll find a good deck to net deck. Bro! Yeah, he had, like, full combo there, right? He would search wishes, and then, yeah. Declare a number, bitch. 45 cards. Always level 2. I know, right? I've never played the Snake Eye variant of the Fire King deck. Alright. We'll get actual King Sark. We'll tuck back, probably the tortoise, honestly. That was probably not... I probably should have kept another monster, actually, in hand. For Sheeran and stuff. Well, keep in mind, when the Fire King structure deck came out, the Snake Eye stuff was still expensive. So I played the Dogmatika version. Well, we don't need Called By. And then by the time Snake Eye got reprinted, I just didn't care to play the TCG anymore. I think I ended up buying all the Snake Eye stuff for like $20. Yeah, exactly. I moved on to greener pastures. And by greener pastures, I mean not playing the TCG anymore. Mine. That's so funny. We were gonna search Tournament Cast Hero with that. It requires me to drive places. And even though I have a shop like 10 minutes from me, I don't know, I just don't like any of the recent formats. I like older Yu-Gi-Oh! Better. But, you know, if you wanted to do an Edison tournament, you have to go to a certain shop at a certain date. Versus, whereas, you know, they'll have locals like 4 days a week. And the Legacy format I like is different, too. I'm not even that crazy about Edison. I like Tengu Plant. My friend's been trying to get me to play this 2012 format. Dusa? No, what's it fucking called? Redo? Do I want to imperm this? I think so. I think we want to stop him from getting Maiden. I really wanted a Hobbinus. Oh, he opened the one of. Oh, okay. The good news is Imperm is in the grave now. So this is yeah. Wait, so he opened both? One? No, he searched Maiden. Okay. He'll get access to Blue Eyes regardless. But I think I'm going to do this anyway. Because this way he has to get Mausoleum. And we can Hovinus on the Mausoleum. Not that it's going to negate it or anything, but... But now he only has that line to do it. Alright, here's what's going to happen. He's going to activate this to get Mausoleum. We're going to Hovinus, we're going to mill a Turlement monster, and we're going to mill a Shadow monster. And we're going to make Winda going second. Or going first. We're going to make a turn 0 Winda. We milled good cards, but not the ones we needed. I just realized that Spirit Dragon does counter Tournaments, huh? I don't know why I didn't realize it sooner, but... Come forth. Blue Eyes! So right now he only has one card in hand. I'm more concerned that he has Jet Dragon engraved. That's actually the most annoying thing. I think we're okay still. Yeah, the synchro. Like I said, I think we're fine. Oh, maybe not if he sets the trap. That could be tricky. Alright. That's the worst draw in our deck. If that's called by, I really don't want to be greedy with this Horus, but I also really need the cards. Ugh. Alright, we actually have outs to what's going on here. Oh no, we shouldn't have... Now he's going to pop the Sark, isn't he? Yeah, they have a Link 1, right? That's like what the deck was missing. I should have kept the field spell. Anyway, we just kind of lose. Two more wins still. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh no, one more win. One more win. I should have sent the Horus, and then I could have activated the field spell, and we'd still have King Sark. But I was greedy. For some weird reason, I wanted to keep the monster in the hand. Holy hand, Batman. What the hell? And we have Hovinus, too. Bro, they got Utopia. They got Zexal Construction. Bro has both the Zexal stages. That's crazy. What's happening? I looked to the screen. Anyway, Hovinus. Bad mills, to be honest. Circular! Should we just scoop? I think we just... I don't know what he can do with just light monsters, but I also don't want to find out. Oh, lights and earths. But this hand, and like this hand is so good though. Okay, now I'm not scared anymore. Now he's doing like Utopia stuff. What is even happening? Utopa Force. It's like, I know this is a big, scary Utopia combo, but I don't know what to expect with only lights and earths. Like, how... Knock on wood, and we're about to find out, but how scary can it be with just lights and earths? It's just a Utopia ray. Okay. What is this, a monster negate? That searches a Zexal weapon? Yeah, that's, like, fine. He has a counter trap, a monster negate, and then the follow-up unicorn effect. Bro, I can't even use the Rhino Heart. Are you kidding me? He summons, like, Baguska. It's alright, we got this. We got this. Joking aside, I think we do lose. That's why is he not negating anything? I'm so confused. This card is not treated as a number monster. I kind of want to just... What's the one synchro monster we have? Chungus? We could totally make Chungus. Do I just kind of... I want to get rid of his number monster. Because remember, I'm going to use this effect. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Now we'll get rid of the monster negate. That's a once per turn, Anthony. Reading! Why did I think I could just infinitely do that? I think we messed up like 8 times. Imagine if I remembered this was a once per turn. I don't know why I thought you could just clear a board with Sark effect. I'm tilted. I was so desperate for that one more win. So the correct order is for him to attack with Dragnar into Horus, so that if I wanted to use Sark's effect, I'd have to use it now. And then he just kills me, so I have to let that. I think I just lose. There's no. I have no idea where that 2k damage came from. One more win. Remember, guys, I know how to play Tournament. And anyone who tells you I don't is a liar. That's perfectly fine. Because we can use Redoer to do cool stuff. This is what Redoer exists for. Boop. Or we could just mill the Sheeran. And both copies of the Mare. That's crazy. Alright, here's the plan. You turn one monster you control. Thank you for the follow, friend. We already used Sheeran, so we don't need to do the redo. I really need to. I say this every single stream, but I really need to learn the note how to do something about that notification sound. Those were some okay mills. Hello, friend. Believe me, I'm happy that you followed. It's on my end to figure out how to lower the alert sound and not make it, like, scare the living daylights out of me. We have, like, 3 interactions right now. I'm going to flip face down your tuner, because it's ugly and gay. Nice to meet you, friend. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's our one hobbyiness. Folks, did you know that by simply following me on Twitch, you get access to the Tony Friend emote? Not the coffee emote, though. That's for people that give me money. I wasn't... What is this? Symphonic Warrior? I'm going to negate that. I've been having a rough week, so I definitely get it. Now, he can just beat over the Masquerena. Okay. That's crazy that he didn't do that. Oh man, everyone's coming to Twitch chat tonight. I don't even have something good to make here. That's not true. We could make, like, how many aquas? 2 aquas? Let's go. Sheeran, the 1 Rhino Heart. Oh, what happened, friend? We can finally switch back to blue, or not back to Blue Eyes after this. Nice Symphonic Warrior Speedroid deck, loser. All right. So the reason why we had to do 15 wins is because we wanted to get the title that we'll never ever use anyway. Icy Wedge in the Shadow. That's actually a pretty damn cool title. But anyway, we got to do the same with the other elements. So here's our deck for the next segment. Wait. This is not our deck. We're not playing Trap Tricks, I promise. Is it this one? Ah, yes, the Blue Eyes deck that I definitely didn't net deck. Because it doesn't say opponents. Anyway. Here's Blue Eyes. Not much to say about it. I made a couple edits to the extra deck because they were using some newbie cards. But then again, so we have fucking Cerberus here. Like, what's he doing there? But anyway. Back to Blue Eyes. This hand sucks. Like, I knew we were going to have consistency CSUs. The toddler gave you a middle finger? That's funny. I hate when like small things like that happen and your whole day is ruined. Like, it's like, should you take that personally? No. Will it be dwelling on your mind for the next 3 hours? Yes. I expected Trickstar, but that is... But I guess they wouldn't be able to play the water card. I'm gonna use the Veiler. Because we have 2 Veilers, but we have the 1 Bell. But then again, Veiler can also be a combo piece. Like, we can, if we really... Like, we should have done it last turn, actually. We should have normal summoned the Veiler, searched the Mausoleum, dump Blue Eyes, and then we have a live Drill Beam. But, you know, that requires me to think. Oh, what the fuck? Drill Beam? What, he's going to take my Veiler too? Or my Jet Dragon? Please take my Jet Dragon, please. Yeah. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I can still Veiler and do stuff. Guy who's anti-natalist because some toddler flipped him off. That's funny. That's a crazy tech for this deck specifically. Ooh, this could be good, but not right now. What is this? Oh, come on, man! Marincess Hand Rip? That's the stupidest deck. This is the stupidest deck I've ever faced. Alright, so what pairs with water? Water and dark? Okay, so he can't Ash me here. We'll get Roar, and we'll get Sage. That's what I thought, bitch. Hand rip me all you want, I just have to draw my best one-ofs. Like, you can't be mad if you're playing bad cards like DD Designator and Water Spirit Area when I top deck my good one-ofs when you're on like 18 bad hand rip cards. Common Blue Eyes W. Anyway, that's right. We always do the Primite stuff first, right? Because we need to. You guys know why. So, yeah, because we can get an extra normal summon for the Sage. We need to get the dragon off the field. Well, it's probably an auto mod, because I'm not paying attention right now anyway, so... Blue Eyes White Dragon. I probably should have searched, like, wishes or something, but, you know. It's it's whatever default the Autobot is. You like Yuggio? I hate Yuggio. Nobody who I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Nobody who plays this game actually likes this game. Everyone knows other card games are better. Negate and banish. Okay. This is the most devastating call by the grave of all time. Except it's actually not, because Get Wrecked Idiot. I always forget about this powerful floodgate effect. It says your opponent cannot banish from the opponent's graveyard. Or whatever it says. What am I doing? Oh, I'm returning his spell. Okay, get fucked, kid. And yeah, we can bring out Jet Dragon from there and go off. Can't we? Isn't there a Blue Eyes XYZ? Can't we play that over, like, shitty Cerberus or something? It's not very good. I could have sworn that they made a Blue Eyes XYZ dragon. Did they not add it with to the update? Or do I just not own it? Weird. Oh no, it's here. Indigo Eyes. It'll never come up, but, you know, it's funny to have in the deck. It's probably actually pretty good with the Primite stuff, because you can turbo out Blue Eyes easier. We probably also don't need the second spheres, but again, we have so many dragon bodies that, like, we might as well have 2 spheres. I should be playing RuneScape in the background. That's what a real G would do. I was like, you know what? I don't need to play RuneScape in the background. And then I see he's on Salamangreat. All right, hold up. His combo is going to take forever. We booting it right up. Now the question is, what AFK activity should I do in RuneScape? Oh, I know. Right, let me mute the sound so you're not hearing me do random shit. Fuck. I'm not even paying attention to what he's doing right now. I'm getting my character into a position where they can just do nothing. Not literally nothing, but... For those of you actually familiar with old school RuneScape and are curious, I'm setting him up to mine in the Camtorum mine. It's like a mid-game place where you can mine these bone shards for prayer experience later when I choose to cash it in, which is whenever I get around to it. Which is probably never. Alright, there we go. Anyway, what's this guy doing? Whore Prince! That's crazy. What is happening? Yeah, I've got a Raging Phoenix right here for you, kiddo. Jesus. Don't mind me, just sipping water. Alright. That's fine. Or actually, maybe this is where Cerberus would come in handy. Or maybe I should leave my sound on a little bit so I can hear the mining sounds and know when my character stops mining. That might be smart. But you know what? We don't need to be super efficient. The entire point is to not pay attention. That was incorrect, wasn't it, chat? Whoops. We were supposed to do the map. We messed up like 3 ways there. I always forget that we have to do the map for. I haven't used this card in a minute. I forgot that you have to do it right at the start. Fake and gay. We're tilting, chat. How long do we want to stream for? Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Oh, a new follower goal started. Oh. What is Bro playing? He can't be on like the Going Second Exo Sisters. His Tenpai can't be legal. There's not enough cards for Tenpai. Exodia without the Millennium monsters to go with it? I'm curious. I should scoop instantly, but I'm a little too curious. Also, Exodia versus Blue Eyes. Ah, moment. What, is he playing some sort of like stun deck? Where he's just playing 3 of the Millennium spell and Exodia pieces? Please negate this, I beg you. Thank you. Thank you for wasting your time. It's alright. We got this. I actually don't think we got this. We were punished. I don't know if we could have prevented that. I think we could have. I definitely think we could have. We've been doing a lot of misplaying for a pretty simple deck. We've also been bricking a lot, which is understandable considering they put all the good cards at like 1 copy. Do you guys see that white flash when I tab back in? I don't think you do. There's like a... Whenever I tab out till I click on RuneScape and then tab back in, for me there's this weird thing. Anyway. Love to hear it. There's kind of no reason to not search the second Sage. Even though we don't really need it. We could have triple Veiler if we wanted to. But I think the follow-up is better. Being able to recycle Sage is pretty good. So we have our Bounce, which will then bring out Jet Dragon. We have our Negate. I should have bounced it, but you know, it's okay. I'm not really scared. I should have been like, oh, if he's normal summoning, he doesn't have the other extended, whatever. Veiler. For those wondering, we're about 25k XP from 85 mining finally. I'm sure none of you are. That's a negative, Space Cowboy. It's probably better to just get the Primite from the deck. I didn't even... Wow. Yeah, I was like, I'm just this is what the RuneScape players would call XP waste. But because, like, at first I was like, oh, I don't need to have RuneScape up. And then I went against Salamangreat, and they were just comboing and comboing and combo. I could be mining. This hand fucks. And by fucks, I mean it's actually extremely mid. Unless we draw like one card that makes it a little bit less mid. But we have hand traps, and that's the important thing. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, you might recognize these cards from being in my banner. Exactly. Bro's playing Branded? I mean, I guess you could play just with mostly darks and a couple water monsters. I guess you don't need all the cool light monsters. Makes the deck considerably worse, though, considering he's on cards like Polymerization. This guy's deck sucks, actually. I'm going to Ghost Ogre you. Because, honestly, I didn't have a way to out him otherwise. Because I can't Drill Beam it if I can't target it. What do you mean, like for the TCG? Oh, older cards? It depends. They've been doing a lot of them lately for the 21st anniversary or whatever it is. This might be one of the worst ends boards I've ever made. Oh, I just realized that we were going second. Whoops. They're not going second, but that we already dealt with this board. Anyway, no harm, no foul. I mean, they just reprinted a bunch of them, but some people will still want high rarity stuff. Bro, this dude's deck sucks. I'm gonna drill beam you. You can always check the price of your cards on the TCG Player app. You just have to make sure you look at the right versions. I don't know why this kid's still here in the game. Yeah, TCG Player, you just type in the card name, and then you just have to figure out which set it's from. And then, you scroll for a bit, because your card's probably in mid-condition. Bro, I don't even want to... I already have 2 sages. It's alright. Okay. We take those, you know? Alright. 10 more wins with Blue Eyes, and then we have to struggle with Fire. But probably won't do that tonight. On tonight's stream. While we're here... Let's take a look at my progress. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, that was just free. I don't know if I want to build the Shark deck or not. I don't think I care enough. Come on, give me something good for the Legacy events. Give me a card destruction. Never lucky. I'll probably do like 5 more wins with Blue Eyes before I get bored. I do hope I find an interesting deck for the Fire Wind, because I still don't know what I want to play. This hand is pretty good as long as this doesn't get ashed. And as long as it doesn't get, like, impermed. Do not drill me! Fuck you. Man, all of these cards are good. You can burn me all you want, girl. I think he's going to kill me just from the burn damage from my search spell alone, honestly. Because he still has his normal summon, he has Small World, and he has whatever he drew for turn. And he only needs 3,500 damage. Oh. Whatever he drew from turn looks inside the best card in his deck. I would love to build Wind Witch, but I don't think... I think the only time I'll ever play it is in events. I used to have it, and I played it in a Synchro event once. But then the Synchro event went away, and I'm like, well, what the hell am I going to do with these Wind Witch cards? They don't do anything. But yeah, I'd totally play Wind Witch Speedroid. But I just don't want to craft all those URs. Dropping my load. All that matters is that it searches an extender. Basically, Speedroid Terratop says, if you control no monsters, you can summon it for free. And then it says, if you normal or special summon it, search a Speedroid monster. And then it just searches another level 3 that summons itself, and then he has 3 level 3s on his field. What the fuck? That caught me off guard. Well, it's one way to get access to a dark monster. Yeah, we don't have the... and unfortunately, we have to actually get the blue eyes. It's not fun, but our drill beam won't be live if we don't. I should have summoned him in attack. I think this is actually okay to do this. I don't want to do this, but... I know he did that to bait out my cards. Okay, he can't even play. Okay, I didn't know if he had a plan or not. Or if he was just spitballing to see if I would do something. Dude, everyone wants me to show feet. Battle, I guess. Like, we can't... Feels weird that I'm not able to kill him in a Blue Eyes deck, but our hand is just that weird. Indigo Dragon. I'm wearing socks right now. Socks and slippers. Droplets. Faking gay. This is probably a poor use of this. But we also have like Ghost Bell to negate the Harpors. Actually, I think this is a fine use of it, now that I think about it. Specifically because we have the Ghost Bell. And that'll get out Jet Dragon. I think we can use a negate on this. This is our last interaction, but I think he's cooked after this. I think he's all out of options. He has to have an extender now. Some way to get this, if he gets this in the grave, we're in trouble. But I don't think he can. Yeah, okay. That deck's getting more support soon. It's going to be horrifying when it gets added to this game. Because I had to use all my interaction there very meticulously. Let's continue at least until we're done getting gems. So we'll get this. Who's in YouTube chat still? Alright, we have 2 people in YouTube chat. Who's in the Twitch chat? Come forth, my maiden. I'm so happy that they made Blue Eyes like an easy-to-play, fun deck that's actually good. We probably don't need Nibiru. But I think I kind of want to keep it. And just dump the Blue Eyes. They really need to give Dark Magician a little bit more support. And then Red Eyes needs a metric fuck ton of support. Because it's just awful. I feel so vindicated I'm playing the double spheres, though. The Indigo could probably be something different, but... Oh, hey, it's this shit again. Red Eye's just a chill dragon guy. What are you talking about? He doesn't need support. I'll go into the Primite stuff. Why can I not activate that card's effect? Is it the Primite cards? No, I think it's... I don't know what restriction. $10K XP from 85 mining. Did he not normal summon? I guess he... I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just messing up. Hello, friend. Oh, okay. I was wondering who that was. I'm doing okay. We're going to be ending the stream in a little bit, but not yet. No, it's all right. I might keep going for longer than that. If I start feeling motivated, I might keep going because I need to get these missions done. Yeah, I hit him with the giant meteor. Hello, oh wow, everyone's coming in now. Hi. Hello, peoples. See, if only I still had that negate, but I used it all up. Yeah, I'm also talking to both Twitch and YouTube's chat, so. Double the confusion for people. Bro, what is bro deciding? You have like one link monster go into. Okay, so he only gets the bounce effect if it's used as an Xyz material while or you know what I mean, as a link material when it's Xyz summoned, but not when it's revived from the graveyard. Nightmare Bird. Rip Europa. I don't want you to choose a fire monster. It's scary if he can do the effect that he wants to do. I can just negate this, though. And then this will bounce back. Swap itself out for a different dragon. Probably just Spirit Dragon 2. Drill Beam's an interesting draw. drill beam that bitch. I don't want him to control it. To control a Link monster. Droplets doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess you put it in the graveyard, yeah. And it negates my Spirit Dragon. Come forth, blue eyes, white dragon. All right. Let's make a quick edit to the deck. That's the last good reward from tonight. Blue eyes, blonde femboy, indeed. I don't know why we're not playing Ultimate Fusion. I want to be able to search that in a pinch. One day I'll have a cool model, guys. It is in the works, I promise you. I've officially started progress on the re-debut. Thank you for being understanding when I said that I was gonna, not take a break from streaming, but take a break from, like, making the schedules and stuff. It's like, I'd rather just do it when I feel like it, you know? Instead of be like, yeah, I'll do it on this day. All in permit. See, this is another deck that's, like, really cool, but it's just like Floodgate Trap Card Turbo. Yeah, here come all the trap cards. Or not. Okay. And with that, that's my turn. It's a good thing he's on, like, a slow deck. We might be able to just stall a turn. Yeah, see, and then I'll make the schedule. Like, this week I had the schedule, but then stuff happened with my life. And I was like, well, that's annoying. I love that card. It's such a good card. Ooh, this could be... This card's immune to trap cards, guy. The boss monster we summon with Ultimate Fusion is immune to trap cards. That could be really good against his deck. Debunk. Dude. This dude has, like, every counter card. What the hell? Oh, wow, it resolved. Okay. If he summons his boss monster here, we have a way to deal with it. He's going to summon his big guy that says we can't activate monsters that are stronger than his life point total. But we can destroy it. Alright. Here's the plan. We're going to bring out Blue Eyes number 2. We're going to fuse using them both, and that should do it. Because this fusion spell card says for each monster you use on the field. Oh, also 85 mining. W me. I don't know, do those cards do anything when they're destroyed? That's fine. It's annoying, but I'll deal with it. This thing can attack all his monsters. We actually just have lethal here. So search as many cards as you want, Batman. I'm just going to enter battle phase. Actually, wait, don't his trap cards have effects that protect him? Whoops. Reading is not the Yu-Gi-Oh player's strong suit. Okay, yeah, he knew that we had him there. All right. I more so just kind of remembered that he had that. All right. This engine is crazy, to be honest. Oh my... The same deck again, dude. It's all traps. Alright, we have everything. But unfortunately, whichever normal summon we summon first is getting negated, so it doesn't really matter, but... Since we made it to my goal for tonight, we will continue to play the game until we rage quit. This is fine, by the way. It may not look fine. You might be like, what do you mean, how is this fine? Because we can steal his boss monster. Oh. The plan was to steal his boss monster, use Sage's effect to send it to the graveyard, summon a Blue Eyes from our deck, and, you know, go off from there. What's our progress? We're at 8 out of 15 wins? Come on, let's get 2 more wins. Bro had 2 the deck plays 9 copies of Solemn Judgment. That's kind of fucked up. It's an annoying deck. It's not even a good deck, but in this event it's probably fine. Because it's all dark monsters. Again with the map when I already have the Sage. I'm not searching a second Sage, I'm searching the other card. Actually, I might search the Sage. Fulos? That's fine. I just realized that I actually can't search the card I wanted to search. That's funny. Good news is this is a banger hand. Aside from the fact that we opened that. You bet your ass we're searching Valor. You can draw as many cards off of your bad Maxi as you want, dude. It don't matter. Actually, it matters, I guess, if he ashes the... I guess the order does matter here, huh? Yeah, I would. If you're playing Master Duel, I would build Blue Eyes. Because it's legal in most events. It always has been. Even with the new support, like, they had to nerf it a little bit. That's fine. I'd rather him Ash that. Now, how do we want to do this? Probably just swap this for a Blue Eyes. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty fun. I probably should have brought back Jet Dragon. And then used this to bring back Valence. I've never read a Valence card in my life, chat. I know it's a pendulum deck that revolves around moving cards around. Magispectors. I can't target this. That's gay. Draco Slayer, Magispector, Valence. Yeah, I'm having fun. I mean, keep in mind, because we're playing in the event and not on ladder, we only have one Spirit Dragon, one Maiden, and one Wishes. So we're consistent even with these restrictions. Yeah, it's a weird deck. We'll absolutely bring out the old Jet Dragon. Finally, something we can Valor. Draco Sussy. Wait, what is happening? We don't want to do that. We could have used the protection effect, but I'd rather just do this. It's like, yeah, you'll see it now and then, and you kind of have to know how to play against it. Yeah, it's weird. Like, he gave me the field spell, and then the field spell had a mandatory effect to make me do something. Well, this is getting negated. It has 2 powerful once per turn effects. The summon effect is actually fine, because that brings you up to 5 summons for the nib. This effect, however, we will be negating. Yeah, this is like Valmonica. This might be the loner deck, funny enough. I think the loner deck for the Fire Wind deck is like Magispectors. I considered building this, by the way, but it was just a lot of URs, as you can see, and it's Pendulum, and I hate Pendulum anyway. But I like Magispectors because they're cute and they're annoying, and they all have the Dragoon's protection effect. What the fuck? I don't know why I did that now. What is this doing? That's crazy. I definitely don't want to do this yet. Kind of miss playing out of my ass, but it's okay. I guess I should wait until after he Pendulum summons to Nib. I just don't know when he's going to pop up a random negate is my issue, you know? And, of course, Majesty's Pegasus. He still has 7 cards in his hand, by the way. And he's about to get, like, free scales. He can Appaloosa. I have to remember that, because he's playing the Wind deck, and he's playing a Pendulum deck, so I can only imagine he's playing the 3 down arrow fucking when you have a lot of bodies. So we're going to set our toggle to on, because he's about to Pendulum summon, I assume. There's 1. There's 2. Oh no, it's definitely for a reason. We're going to let him choose the cards he wants to add first. And then we're going to nib. I had my toggle to on, so the moment all these effects resolve, his game plan is to make a bunch of bodies. And to make like a 4-material Appaloosa, his Draco Slayer stuff. The only issue is this nib token is about to be huge. He does have a quick play spell, however. Alright, this token's going to be big. It's only got 19,000 attack. We still only have 1 Blue Eyes in the grave, too, so... Hold on, I gotta ban someone in the Twitch chat. They were selling me the viewers. Anyway. Yeah, we have the trap card to remove it. And that, that's if we need to. So I just want to make sure Did we? We didn't search our field spell yet, right? No, it doesn't look like we did. We have a couple ways we can remove the annoying card. If this resolves, we're fine. If not, we got to think a little bit. First things first is I want to get his field spell off my field. There we go. Oh, he can tribute from hand? Wait, no. So now he has a negate, though, because I waited too long. Because now he has a Magispectre on his field. That's like that's the card I care about on my field the least right now. And I guess I'll get rid of the negate. And this should just be lethal. What is on his field that he can activate? It's not Nib, because he's locked into fire and wind cards. Alright. Let's go fight. Whatever it is, we can drill beam it. Alright, we did it. Bro had nothing. Let's check the mission progress. Six more wins with blue eyes. I don't know if my attention span will last that long. And then I still need to find something to play for fire wind. It's probably just going to be like Snake Eye. Snake Eye Fire King or something like that. Now let's try to bait the Ash out with this. Didn't work. Try to bait the Drill Beam with this. Or the Imperm. Okay. I guess there's no reason to not search my mausoleum for next turn. Oh, never mind. You can't. No one saw that. Imagine knowing your cards have restrictions. Couldn't be me. If a spell card, you can special summon this card. This card is so good. See, here's the thing. I have all the stuff for the original Shark deck, so it feels kind of wrong not attempting to build the new one, when all I really need is, like... Perhaps I did it too soon, chat. You think? Funny enough, there is a Mako Tsunami-themed deck, though. Revolves around the legendary Ocean card. Easy. Nice Shark deck, idiot. It's a pretty good deck, though. Like, here's what I would need. I would need one copy of him. He's played two, but I've got him for a different deck. 3 copies of him, and I have no idea how many copies of these they play. I think they play like 3. So that's like 3 3-ofs to get. Ugh. We do have a lot of gems, too. Let's clear up these Discord notifications. Yeah, more so like I have the original, not original, but like I have all the other Shark cards already. Because I've played them in like XZ's events. Yeah, we've got... going to stop him from searching, but we still have Nib, so... I think this will be my last duel. I want to get some ice cream before I go to bed, because otherwise it'll be too late. I'm so upset that he bricked. I'm actually upset that they bricked for once. You ain't got shit, dude. Exactly. Yo, we can set this trap card if we summon our Blue Eyes boss monster. Watch this. This is going to be funny. Oh, we can only use one of these effects per turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a structure deck in the game in Master Duel, so anything you can. I shouldn't say anything because there are also some really bad ones, but a lot of the more recent structure decks they released are really good. That you could build a deck out of. They've got the Salmon Great one, the Hero one. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. I can't Drill Beam an Ash Blossom, unfortunately. You can Drill Beam a lot of stuff. Ash Blossom is not one of the cards you can Drill Beam. I kind of want to Drill Beam this, because it's literally free to do it, right? Because I can just reset it. Oh, look at this. It's literally free. Anyway. Now remember not to summon Sage this time and just do this. Yeah, this will be my last duel. That's the hardest called by the grave of my career, dude. Except, this is the greatest card of all. Drill Beam is crazy. This is the greatest card ever printed. Holy shit. I'm like, oh, I'm going to lose. No, you're not. You're going to win. Because this card says banish and negate. You bet we're ending on a win. I'm just trying to think of a way I can try to get lethal here. And I just couldn't find the line. So instead we poke. Does this use hands too? From hand or field? Let's do it, baby. Come forth. Tyrant Dragon! I kind of want to banish this just because I can, because it's free. I don't even have a dragon to summon for my deck, I don't think. But it's okay. I'll allow him to banish this time. I don't really care. We can just drill beam if he has the spell card. He banished not important cards. You utter fool, I was toying with you. Alright, nice job, kid. And that should be that. We should be done. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. Like I said, the best way to know when I'm live is to join my Discord, which I know most of you already are. But you can find the link in my bio. I think it's updated. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great Easter and a good rest of your week. Have a good night, guys.